Hello everyone. This is a video. I don't have the full recording. I only have the last part that I felt was really funny. Um, so basically, this is a DW video because I found out I'll step down. I still will not be playing a lot. I just wanted to play a bit because I had honestly kind of missed the game. But what happened is, So I was playing with one of my friends who started around 2 days ago. Um, that was a Tisha. I was V. So then this Tisha was scared of blackouts, but they were still doing stuff. They were mostly just following me around because I was V and I had the extra light. So they were kind of following me around. I was letting them do the machines. They were still helping. But and then we were in this closed area inside a corner. Everyone else died on like floor 4. It was like floor 6. And then this Roger comes and leads the Twisteds to us, which is obviously griefing. So and then I asked nicely why did he grief, and he said no, I was out of stamina and I needed help. Then I said, well then you could have just asked for help by using a sticker. And then they kept saying all that stuff to try to cover up why they griefed me. But then there was this wax well that died around 5 floors ago. Um, but this wax well stayed, and then the wax well started standing up for the teamer and started saying the griefer, not the teamer, the griefer. I am watching an mm2 clip while I'm putting my voice over this. Um, so I'm thinking of teamers. Grief, for the griefer, and saying that's my fault that he grieved because of my stealth, which sure, my stealth is worse, but he brought the Twisteds directly to me. Literally, like, brought them right to where I was on purpose. You could easily tell. And then kept trying to grieve us. The other person kept saying that it's not their fault. The Tisha was saying that I didn't grieve, obviously. But then the Tisha did the exact same thing they did. Said the exact same thing they did. And then they were calling her a griefer, even though they did the same thing she did. I mean, they did. But and then, sorry, my ADHD could not handle talking for this long on the subject. Okay. What was I talking about again? Um, what they did, but now Tisha's a griefer. But when we talk about what they did before, they're not a griefer. So, since that makes so much sense, by the way, this background might be a hint for my next video. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Um, so, going along the lines with that, they kept, trying to grief us. I wasn't in the mood to do that at the moment. So, I was kind of just, I wasn't griefing them, but I would still help Tisha when they were trying to grief Tisha. They managed to get them to hit me once, but Savory Charm helped me. Um, so then later on, here's the clip that I do have that I think is funny. Is I was standing still typing, and they were saying that I was a griefer for that when I was standing still doing nothing other than typing. And then they're just calling me a griefer for that. I have the clip. I'll show it here. But it was really funny. By the way, this fight was going on for like 4 floors. I was typing, and I was standing still while typing. What do you mean?